Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Sport LED combo pod lights with brackets. These 3-inch LED combo pod lights are going to be great for seeing near and far, and they're going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. As you can see, I have this light connected to my power source already, and what you're seeing here is one of my favorite features of these lights. It's the backlight, but more on that later. I do also want to point out that I do have this light installed in one of the brackets. So these brackets are going to allow you to easily install these lights virtually anywhere on your vehicle. And the U brackets do include the hardware. And as you can see, when you have the light installed in the bracket, you're going to be able to adjust the angle that you're looking for. And then once you get that angle that you want, you just tighten down the hardware on either side of those brackets. And then you'll also receive the hardware to install the bracket with the light on your vehicle. So the bracket itself is made of durable aluminum, so they're going to hold up really well for you. You're not going to have to worry about rust or corrosion. I'm going to go ahead and turn my studio lights off here and go for a wider view, just so you can see what this amber backlight looks like in low light or dark conditions, especially from the distance. So this amber backlight is going to be great to give you a stylish touch on your vehicle or to add more visibility when you're not using that main beam. And speaking of the main beam, I'm just going to fire it up there to show you the difference. So we have the main beam, and then we have the backlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can turn this light to the wall behind me, just so I can show you that combo beam. That combo pattern beam is a mix between the driving beam and the flood beam. So this light's going to be great for all-around use. And the light has a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin. So that yellow color is going to be great for bad weather like rain and fog. And let me go ahead and turn my studio lights back on here. And even with my studio lights on, as bright as they are, you can still see this light and that beam pattern. Now these lights have a raw lumen rating of 1930 lumens, and then a measured lumen rating of 1300 lumens. And these lights have a peak beam intensity of 28,100 candela. Now you might be wondering what candela ratings are. Well, those are the ratings that measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. So the power draw on that main beam is 1.1 amps, and on the backlight it's 0.03 amps. And these lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom TIR optic actually collects and focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into this lens surface. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you probably know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose some of that light. You could lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're not going to lose efficiency. You're actually going to pick up some efficiency. Now this does include the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector pigtail. So that's going to plug right into the back of this light. And that's what I have going on here with this light that's powered on. And it's going to secure tightly, and you're not going to have to worry about that slipping out. It's going to clip right into place. And as we continue to look at the back of the light on the bottom, we do have a breather patch that's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And these heat sinks are going to do a great job of dissipating the heat quickly to increase the longevity of these lights. Now these lights have been built with high intensity LED chips, and they do feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction. So that heavy duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding things such as extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing has been completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting fact, Diode Dynamics actually designed and engineered and assembled these lights right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the St. Louis, the greater St. Louis, Missouri area. Let's go over some measurements. Looking at the width from end to end, we're sitting pretty close to 3¼ inches wide. That's going to be the same measurement for our height. However, when you install the bracket on the light, it's going to obviously increase the height. So measuring from the top of the light to the base of our bracket, we're sitting pretty close to 3¾ inches tall. And then looking at the depth from the front of our light all the way to the back, the end of our heat sinks, we're sitting right at about 2 3/8 inches deep. Now these lights do draw high current, and they do require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you want to be sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger. Now we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics, and so if you're not, if the features of these lights aren't exactly what you're looking for, be sure to take a look at the other offerings that we have from Diode Dynamics. We carry their lights that are different types of lights, different colors of backlights, different sizes. So I'm confident that we would have something from Diode Dynamics that would meet the needs that you're looking to fit. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together has been illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.